Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Beardstown High School. Central Illinois Sports bringing you night one, game one of the new high school boys basketball season here in the land of Lincoln as we get ready to bring you 16 games over the course of the week from game one all the way to the championship game here this week at the Beardstown Tiger Classic. My name is Brian Shoemaker, and I'll be navigating you through the week here on Play-by-Play. Jared French will be chiming in through the week along with statistics and more insight, and our G-Money, Gavin Hilgenbrink, manning the camera here for us all week long, along with Miss Merriman here at Beardstown. We are getting ready for the Rushville Industry Rockets, tipping off against one of the most touted teams in the area this season, the West Central Cougars, and their star candidate, Zach Evans. We'll tell you all more about it coming up here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. You're watching us live here for game one of the new high school boys basketball season here live on Central Illinois Sports.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hey, West Central Illinois, are you looking for a great deal on a vehicle? Well, at Westtown Ford, we have a lot full of vehicles. Cars, trucks, vans, SUVs. We've got them all, and a lot of them at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville.
Seed selection is one of the important decisions required to achieve yield goals. Logan Agri-Service represents top seed lines in the industry like Lewis Hybrids, Stein Seed, and AgriGold, and focuses on products developed to meet or exceed our customers' expectations. Sit down with one of our experienced local seed experts who will work with you to help select top-producing corn hybrids and soybean varieties tailored for your specific soils and fertility levels. Or visit us online at loganag.com. Logan Agri-Service, serving agriculture since 1962.
Grab the game while your kids are busy. You know, streaming, gaming, and homework. Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cascom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cascom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
Cedar Lake Campground has been owned and operated by the Kramberg family for over 50 years. Located off of Highway 24 between Coatesburg and Camp Point, Cedar Lake Campground is a quiet family campground that you're sure to enjoy. With 60 RV spots with water and electric and our 5-acre lake, it's a perfect spot for a weekend spent fishing, spending time with family, and enjoying the great outdoors. Find out more about Cedar Lake Campground on Facebook or call 217-455-4602.
We do a procedure called a transcatheter aortic valve replacement, and we call it TAVR.
TAVR is state of the art. It wasn't really available worldwide until the early 2000s.
It's a minimally invasive procedure in order to replace the valve.
I'm number 1.
I was number 100. Years ago, they would have to do open heart surgery, and now they don't.
Had I not had it done, I would not be here today. I feel like I'm living on a bonus of blessings.
Welcome you back here to Central Illinois Sports and the Great Rivers Bank pregame show as we get you set for game number one here tonight at Beardstown of 3. It'll be the West Central Cougars taking on the Rushville Industry Rockets. We remind you about Great Rivers Bank with locations in Pittsfield, Barry, Liberty, and Hannibal. Great Rivers Bank is here to help you with your lending and personal banking needs. Friendly service and dedicated loan officers can help you through buying a home, opening a business, or making a deposit. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. And I'll put my personal stamp on that as we've been customers of Great Rivers Bank ourselves. Getting you ready for night number one of 3 here tonight as we will be here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. We remind you as well that Jack Hull, Charlie Hull, and John are down at Pittsfield for the annual Saki Turkey Tournament. 2 games a night coming up through the week, and they'll start tipping off around 6 o'clock. You can put 1 game on your TV, 1 game on your tablet, and we'll get you taken care of all week long here as we've got some exciting basketball coming up across the area. Let's talk about the 2 teams that are getting ready to play here tonight. First off, it's going to be the Rushville Industry Rockets, coming off a 6-24 campaign last year, 2-6 in the West Central Conference. finished their season last year with a regional quarterfinal loss to Illini West. Tyler Crum takes the helm of this team after being shifted from the girls' role in Rocket Country. This team graduates a lot of players from last season, guys like Tyler Bickerman and others who were really kind of a real crux and mainstay for this team. Very hard-working team, very gritty team defensively. Sometimes this team struggled a little bit offensively. Other times we saw nights where they would light things up from behind the arc. They bring back guys like Jordan McGinnis, along with Scott Norton, along in some complementary roles. One of the big guys you're going to see here tonight is going to be Bennett Freetag, the returning point guard. Also a little bit of a bully baller. Really likes to take that basketball in, drive in, head down, and go to the hole. You're also going to see Reed Freetag probably in some opportunities here, the returning junior, and he's going to be getting some playing time with a lot of these new guys here who are going to make up this Rushville Industry Rocket squad. We got to see them just about a dozen times last year between the Beardstown tournament, between the Menden tournament during Christmas week, and then a couple of regular season occasions. So it was a team we got to see a lot last year. We saw a lot of flashes of brilliance out of this Rockets team, and they're coming off a pretty decent football campaign, and they'll be trying to ride off of that momentum from the fall here into the winter. You're watching the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We're going to get you ready here after a few words from some of the wonderful sponsors who take us all across the area, bringing basketball to you from night one all the way through the Super Sectional at Jacksonville Bowl. We'll be back here in just a couple of minutes.
Make your dream kitchen and bath a reality with help from Pike County Lumber. We'll create a design to fit your lifestyle and your needs. Quartz countertops, quality onyx that offers dozens of colors. From start to finish, trust the knowledge and experience at Pike County Lumber.
Griffin Signs and Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs and Time. Call 217-228-7470.
Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
Since 1921, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point has been a vital part of our community's history. We are proud of our growth, our community leadership, and our success, which is only possible because of all those who shared this journey with us. We are grateful to the generations of loyal customers, families, businesses, employees, officers, and directors who have shaped not only our story, but our entire communities. Thank you. We look forward to serving you and your future generations for the next 100 years. Farmers State Bank and Camp Point. Together, we are a strong, united community.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
We welcome you back to the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. If you're in the market for a new home loan, talk to the guys at Great Rivers Bank. Locations in Barry, Pittsfield, Liberty, and Hannibal, serving the entire region and beyond. Check out that online loan application tool at greatriversbank.bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender. We are working on the volume here just a little bit as it's night one, and we're working all the bugs out of the systems here to get you ready for what is going to be a fantastic season of high school basketball. We've been very excited about this season for the past few weeks and so glad to be back in action here on the hardwoods of West Central Illinois. Speaking of West Central, the Cougars making their way back out to finish up the warm-ups here as we're about 4 minutes away from tip-off. Winchester West Central last year finished 23-9, an 8-1 record in the WIVC, a second-place finish in this tournament last year. And if you got to tune in to see the battle between Danny Stevens and the Southeastern Suns and Zach Evans and the West Central Cougars, you were treated to a heck of a turkey delight. It was a heck of a game. Danny Stevens scored 50. Zach Evans put up 30-plus, and what was a slobber knocker from start to finish, and a heck of a night. We look now to this West Central Cougar team, probably one of the most well-rounded rosters in the entire area. You look at a guy like Zach Evans, a likely all-area candidate for Player of the Year, an all-state candidate as well. This kid can do a little bit of it all, and he's been doing it all since junior high. A 1,000-point scorer during his IESA career. He's well past that now as he enters his senior campaign, and he leads a lot of great guys here on this squad that really have a lot of height, a lot of reach, and they've got a little bit of speed now to go with it, and you'll probably see head coach Ryan Seasting try to push the tempo here early as they try to make their mark set very early often in this Beardstown tournament. You're going to see guys like Chance Little, the 6'4 senior forward, along with Gabe Howard, the 6'3 freshman forward, maybe get a little time in here. You've got guys like Zach Howard, a 6-foot forward, along with Mason Berry, a talented football player and also not a bad basketball player himself. He's got a lot of speed, and you'll see him as a defensive bulldog in the backcourt. And then Carson Brown, the big 6'2 junior forward, who will help round out this team. We believe this team's got a little bit of depth, and we expect to see it here a little bit on display tonight. Jared French is joining alongside, trying to get some stat sheets made up here. Jared's had to do some homemade handiwork here, drawing some lines and drawing some boxes as we get ready to go for the first night. Jared, we're all working out the kinks tonight, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Jared, you see a team like Rushville Industry that lost a lot of seniors this year. You see guys like Bennett Freetag come back along with Jordan McGinnis. What do you think that the Rockets really need to do here in the first quarter to compete with what is a very talented West Central squad?
Well, first off, you need to try and slow down number 23.
I think that is the best way to try and do it. That's no easy task, but we know this team is very defensive-oriented. You know Tyler Crum likes to play a little bit of defense himself, so we'll see what these guys come out and do. On the West Central side, of course, once again, high expectations for this team this year. What do you hope to see out of them here in the first two quarters?
Score early and often and try and stay out of foul trouble.
All right. We're wrapping up the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We're going to step up for a minute break, and we'll get the national anthem out of the way. When we come up, it's starting lineups in Game 1, Night 1 of the new high school basketball season. So glad you're joining us here on Central Illinois Sports.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
At Full Throttle Parts, we do spray-on bed liners, a brand called Patriot Liner. It is very elite. It actually enhances the resale value of anything you put it on or off-road.
Go Full Throttle!
Go Full Throttle.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
Stotzi Automotive and Tire, located at 201 Adams Street in Camp Point, Illinois, is your local automotive repair shop. Whether you need an oil change, brake job, alignment, engine repair, or new tires, Stotzi Automotive is here with honest and competitive pricing. Call Reagan and his team today to schedule your appointment. 217-740-5010. That's 217-740-5010 for Stotzi Automotive and Tire.
We are ready to tip off basketball action here at Beardstown. Brian Shoemaker, Jared French, and G-Money. Gavin Hilgenbrink running the camera for us here tonight. Let's bring you tonight's starting lineups, brought to you by Farm and Home Supply. For all of your home goods, along with some toys and more, stop by the guys at Farm and Home Supply, located at Pittsfield. Quincy, and all more around the area. Let's do the starting lineup for Ryan Seasting's West Central Cougars. At one guard, a 6-foot senior. Number 2 is Mason Berry. At another guard, a 5'8 sophomore. Number 3 is Carson Clevenger. A 5'10 guard sophomore. Number 10 is Nick Hamilton. At guard, the talented 6'2 senior is number 23, Zach Evans. And at forward for the Cougars, a 6'2 junior. Number 25 is Carson Brown. It's Berry, Clevenger, Hamilton, Evans, and Brown for the West Central Cougars. Dressed tonight in black and silver, white numbers adorning their jerseys. On the opposite side, it's Tyler Crumb's Rushville Industry Rockets, dressed in their home whites tonight, purple and gold, adorning the purple numbers. Their starting lineup looks like this. At a freshman forward, number 2 is Carter Freetag. A junior guard, number 3 is Jordan McGinnis. At forward, number 4, the junior, is Bennett Freetag. We expect to see him early and often here tonight. At one forward is a senior, number 20, Scott Norton. And at guard, a junior, number 34, is Reed Freetag. It's Carter Freetag, McGinnis, Bennett Freetag, Norton, and Reed Freetag. Freetag, and Freetag. What can Freetag do for you? Tonight's tip-off ready to rock and roll as we get the camera set here. We've got some new equipment we're working out, folks, so if things look a little odd, just bear with us. We'll get you through the evening here on Central Illinois Sports. Stepping into the center circle here to tip things off, it's going to be Chance Little alongside with number 3, Jordan McGinnis, and West Central wins the tip, and we're off and running. Up at the top of the key now. That was Hamilton. Now they work it down inside to Little. Takes one move, nothing there. They kick it back out to the top of the key. Working around the perimeter, that is Hamilton. Zach Evans fires one up from the left wing, no good. West Central gets down the rebound. Second chance basket coming in off the drive. No good was the basket by Brown. But it's going to be a third chance attempt here for the Cougars. Berry gets it. He drives in off the glass. Nothing, no good. Rebound comes to the way of Bennett Freetag, and here come the Rockets' first possession. Just in the early moments here. So glad you're joining us alongside if you're just tuning in. We've got one game here. Tipping off at Pittsfield at 6 o'clock will be the Saki Turkey tournament as well. They work the ball into Freetag, tipped away from Little. It's a turnover, and here comes Zach. Oh, almost throws it down. It's going to be two hands, though, for Zach Evans. And West Central takes an early 2-0 lead here in the opening frame. Credit the turnover play to Little as he got it tipped up. Basket goes up. It's a tie basket there from Carter Freetag. We're tied up at 2. They get the ball down as you see West Central quickly working on the easy run. They get it down easy, down to Chance Little. West Central we expect to be a very up-tempo team when the opportunity arises. They were last year as well. Rockets working the basketball around the perimeter. This is Norton. Kicks it back up top to Reed Freetag. 3 Freetags on the court at one time. We'll try and get them all sorted out for you. They work the basketball inside. That's Carter Freetag. Spin around move in the paint off the rim. No good. Rebound comes down to Norton. Kicks it back out. 3 ball on the way from Jordan McGinnis is good. And now Rushville Industry takes a 5-4 lead. 6:08 here left in the opening frame. With the basketballs, Berry gets it down to Little. He's up at the short corner. Kicks it now down. 3 ball on the way from Hamilton off the rim. No good. Rebound comes down to Carter Freetag. This Rushville Industry squad, while sometimes not the most offensively talented team last year, very prudent on the defensive side and always worked you outside on the rebounding edge. That's something West Central will have to clamp down here tonight on, as the shot is up and no good by Carter Freetag. And here come the Cougars early, and it's going to be a traveling violation on Carson Brown. Just in the opening games here tonight, 2 more coming up to you. It'll be Beardstown taking on the Galesburg JV squad. That's our nightcap coming up here tonight. We'll see the Brown County Hornets in action coming up after this one's over. Scheduled time around 6:30. With the basketball is Freetag. Kicks it now back out on the corner now to Reed Freetag. Back into Bennett. Norton with it. Ball fake, nothing there. Gets it back up to the free throw line to Bennett. Rushville Industry very content to take their time here. Back up to Bennett. Freetag at the elbow. Working now down. Here comes McGinnis. Shot off the glass is no good. Rebound no comes down to the hands of Norton. 3 ball from Reed Freetag off the side of the iron is no good. And now another chance here for Rushville Industry. Norton just outworking guys underneath there to get a couple of rebounds here on this possession. 4:51 left to go in the opening frame as Rushville very content here. At the free throw line is Bennett Freitag. Guarded out by Chance Little, excuse me. With the basketball, here comes Freitag up and in. That's Carter Freitag. And it's a 7-4 lead here in the early going for Rushville Industry. Kick the basketball up, top of the key now. They'll get it back and try to get the Cougar offense reset. They get the basketball now to Evans. He quickly whips it around. Basketball now to Hamilton, and that'll be a traveling violation. Turnover on the Cougars. And Jared, a little bit of a surprise here is Rushville Industry taking their time and really just winning the rebounding battle, and that's kind of helping them out here early on. 4:19 left in the opening quarter. 7-4 lead for the Rushville Industry Rockets over the West Central Cougars as Norton will slowly take the basketball across the timeline. Gets it back up to Carter Freitag, trying to work around the left side, and they say that's going to be a timeout for Rushville Industry. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll take it too. It's a 7-4 lead. Rockets on top. We're back in 30.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout Central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
Back to live action as Tyler Crum takes his first timeout. And after I remember how to work the timeout monitor on the scoreboard, I'll take one off of the Rushville Industry side. They work the basketball now down to Norton. Into Carter Freitag at the short corner. Nothing there as he's guarded by Evans. Rushville Industry with a 3-point lead here and has looked nice on the rebounding edge. Freitag to Freitag. Bennett Freitag holds on to it at the free throw line. 3 Freitags on the court, 3, 4, and 34. Or excuse me, maybe that's number 2. 2, 4, and 34 are the Freitags. That's going to be a 3 ball on the way. Nothing there as Carter Freitag took one from maybe just about a step too far back. 3:36 after the errant 3-point attempt, and West Central's going to take it across the timeline here as Mason Berry's got the ball in his hands. With the basketball now, Little. They kick it back out. 3 ball on the way from Hamilton off the side of the iron. No good. Rebound comes down into the hands of Reed Freitag. If for anything, for one quarter, Rushville Industry is winning the basketball battle here on the rebounding side. Bennett Freitag comes in hard, and that's going to be the first foul of the game, and that's going to come the way of Mason Berry. Mason Berry's first, team first. Bennett Freitag coming up to the line here. Off the side of the iron and no good as the first free throw attempt here. Checking in for West Central is going to be Cameron Sievers, the 5'7" junior guard, as he'll sit down Mason Berry, who picks up his first foul of the night. 3:14 to go here in the opening frame. Nice crowd has filled in here for an early 5 o'clock start. Both free throws no good. Evans is going to come down with the rebound, and here comes West Central pushing fast. They work the basketball quickly down into Brown on the post and kick it right back out. Evans will be the quarterback here and set up the offense as he works it now back around to Sievers. Sievers dribbling at the top. They get it now down to the corner to Chance Little. Evans, baseline drive up with the right hand is no good. Rebound in a second chance attempt, no good by Little. He gets it up for the third and give it to Chance Little on the third chance. And it's a 7-6 basketball game. Rushville still with the lead and with the basketball. Man-to-man look here from West Central on the defensive side as they quickly work the basketball around. Norton down into the corner to Carter Freitag. He'll fire up another one, no good. Rebound comes down into the hands of Chance Little, and here comes West Central to Sievers. Sievers drives in, kicks the basketball back up top, and they'll work it around to Zach Evans. Now back down into Little. Little with a nice drive and spin move, and it's going to be a foul on the floor against Rushville Industry. Looks like it's going to be number 3, Jordan McGinnis. That'll be his first personal foul. Team first of the game against the Rockets here as Berry will come back in. And we'll get the basketball and the foul checked out here. With the basketball now is Evans. Whips it over to the right side. There's Sievers. We saw Cameron Sievers really step in when West Central started battling some injury bugs there late in the season. Really had some nice games put together for West Central. With the basketball now around the right side is Carson Brown. Evans with a long three ball is good. That thing went all the way from Morgan County. Zach Evans puts the Cougars back on top at 7-9 here with 1:47 left to go in the opening frame. With the basketball now, Carter Freitag drives down to the baseline, guarded by Evans. Nothing there. Got tipped up by West Central and recovered by Rushville as Jordan McGinnis able to grab it. Bennett Freitag at the free throw line. Instead, they'll get it down into Reed, the junior, trying to drive around, and now they say Severs is going to get caught with a little bit of the body. Be the first foul against Cameron Severs, second foul of the game against Rushville Industry.
Foul called on number 4, Cameron Severs.
Checking in here for West Central, number 34, it's a 6'1" junior forward, is Caden Myers. He'll sit down. Carson Brown. McGinnis will be the trigger man. Coming around the dual screen was Norton, nothing there. Now they fire it to him back on the baseline. He almost loses it, and he does. Barry tries to throw it away. He gets it to Severs on the opposite side. Severs loses control of it. It'll be a turnover on the Cougars. They just got a little too fast for their own good, and Barry had the good look. He knew where the player was going. Severs just not able to get a hold of it. Minute 22 left here in the opening frame now. McGinnis will slowly walk it across the timeline against this man-to-man defense of the Cougars. Takes it to the left to Norton. On the left wing, nothing there as Bennett Freitag parked up at the free throw line. Trying to get that ball into Freitag. He's closely guarded, though, by Little. On the backdoor cut, there's McGinnis. Gets past Barry up off the glass. No good, though, and gets rebounded by Severs. Tough break there for the Rockets as it just dabbles a little bit off the rim. Three ball on the way, Mason. Barry off the back of the iron, no good. Gets his own rebound, drives in with the left hand, no good. Might have got blocked, and now Norton comes up with it. 45 seconds left to go here in the opening period. Rockets with the basketball trying to take the lead or tie. Norton with it. He'll get things reset, dribbles between the legs, kicks it over, and now it's Carter Freitag, excuse me. 23 seconds now as they slowly work the ball around the perimeter. Norton dives baseline. Now they get the ball in a minute. Freitag tries to bully in, kicks it out. Reed Freitag from three, and it's good. Reed Freitag puts the Rockets on top. It's 10-9 with 10 seconds left to go here. Barry with the basketball, drives into the lane, double team, kicks it back out. It's going to be Evans with it. 2 seconds, 1 second. Rolls around, and it's no good, and that's the end of the first quarter. Rushville Industry 10, West Central 9. You're watching it all live here on Central Illinois Sports.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at number 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card.
And number 23.
West Central trails Rushville Industry 10-9 here after 1 quarter. Jared French has our shooting stats from the opening frame.
First for Rushville, they finished the first quarter 4 for 11 from the field for 36% and 0 for 2 from the free throw line. West Central was 4 for 14 from the floor for 28%.
All right, it's going to be Rockets basketball here to begin the second quarter as Norton gets caught up in no man's land at the volleyball line, picks up his dribble, gets it tipped away, drives to the left side, nothing was there, and here comes Evans with the rebound. Evans quickly pushing into the middle, stops and pops from 8 feet, nothing good. Carter Freitag comes down with the rebound. Rockets may have numbers to run here, but Bennett Freitag will hold it up and get the offense set instead. Down in the corner now is number 1, that's Jagger Bartlett, as he checks in here during the quarter break for Rushville Industry. Norton with the basketball trying to find Freitag in the post. Nothing is there, though, as Bartlett slashed through the lane. Freitag up and under, and it's going to be no good, and they say it's going to be a foul, and that one's going to go against the likes of number 25, Carson Brown. His first personal, team third of the basketball game, as Norton is going to make his way. Third team foul here against West Central early. Bennett Freitag steps to the line. How many points does Bennett have here early on?
3.
Jared? 3. We will expect
No,
to see that number
none.
climb. Oh, none. Well, there's the first one right there, and we'll expect to see that number climb here through the week as now Chance Little checks back in. Caden Meyer will take a seat as you're starting to see this rotation and see Ryan Seasting get into his bench early and often. Second free throw from Freitag is no good. Barry with the rebound. Here comes West Central. Kicks it down over to the right side. They quickly work it down into the likes of Carson Brown, but he didn't have anything. West Central will have to reset. 1 minute by here in the second quarter. Barry on the drive up with no good, but he'll pick up the foul and go to the free throw line. We'll see who the foul is whistled against here for Rushville. Foul will go against Bennett Freitag. That's going to be his first, team second, as Barry heads to the line for the Cougars. They trail by 2, 11-9 here with just 1 minute to go. First free throw is in and good. So the first of many, many games here this week as the second one is up and good. Give Barry both of them. And we are tied at 11 as we forgot to get the free throw in. On the Rushville Industry side, now the score will be good. And we've got a foul coming against the way of the Cougars, and that's going to be one against Mason Barry. His second, team number 4, as Sievers will check back in. So a little bit of a setback here for the Cougars as Mason Barry's going to check to the bench. But again, we've seen Sievers step up in many, many situations late in the season last year when the Cougars got battling some injuries. So it may not be as much of a setback as we just said. With the basketball is Norton. Goes around on the left side. Nothing there, and they'll reset as he gets it back up to Bartlett. They whip the basketball around as Hunter Triplett, number 23, is checked into the ball game, and now he slashes around. They get it into Triplett. Nothing there as he's guarded by the likes of Riker Ford. Bennett Freitag with it. Free throw line, nothing there as he's being tightly guarded by Chance Little. They work the basketball down to Norton. Now they get into Triplett again. Second time he's able to slash and get that basket. Now they get into Bennett Freitag. Nothing there. Shot from Bartlett was no good. They're going to go up on the rebound, and they say that one's going to go against the likes of Bennett Freitag. For Bennett Freitag, that'll be his second personal, team number 3. And you're going to see Reed Freitag come back in for him. Freitags everywhere.
Also checking in, number 3.
As we get caught up on the fouls here. Bear with us. It's night number 1. We're getting the kinks out just as you are, folks. 6:15 left to go here in the first half. We are tied at 11. Sievers will walk the basketball across the timeline. Reed Freitag tried to shuffle his feet and get ready. 3 ball on the way from Evans off the front of the irons. No good. Rebound comes down to Little. He dips it across over to Brown. Brown's shot no good. Fight for the loose ball comes down to Little. They kick it around. Sievers had the basketball, lost it as he went up. And it's going to be tipped out of bounds as Reed Freitag got his hands on it. It will remain West Central basketball. Nick Hamilton will check back in. Sitting down will be Riker Ford. It will be West Central basketball in front of the Rushville Industry bench as Hamilton will be the inbounds man. They get it to Evans in the corner. Now quickly into Little. Little, nice move up the right hand. No good, though. He gets his own rebound. Goes up with it again. Off the side of the glass, no good. Still fighting for the loose ball. It's going to go out of bounds. The officials say that one will go by the way of Rushville Industry. Some chances early here for the Cougars just haven't fallen. Sometimes that's to be expected in an opening season game. 5:40 left here to go in the first half. Walking the ball across is number 3, Jordan McGinnis, the junior guard. McGinnis got some time in, more in a complimentary role last year. Now he's been moved up to the starting role this year. Foul's going to go against Sievers. That'll be his first. Team number 5 now, as Riker Ford is going to check back in. That is not the third team foul. Or is it against West Central? I guess it is. I've got more than that, but I don't think that's right.
The fouls reset every quarter.
Oh, that's right. We do have to remember that now. Goodness gracious, that is the biggest rule of all, folks. Thank you, Jared. Well, we forget about that, folks. The fouls reset now every quarter. If you are not familiar, maybe you're a little bit more familiar with collegiate women's basketball, after 5 fouls, we go to double bonus every time. So there are no more 1-and-1 opportunities. And your friendly public address announcer just forgot all about that. Down in the corner. It's a shot on the way from Jagger Bartlett, no good. Rebound comes down to the hands of Carson Brown. All the way coast to coast is Little. Or Zach Evans, he can't get the basketball either. They kick it back down. It goes off the feet of Riker Ford as they tried to force that one down into Triplett in the corner. 4:51 left to go here in the opening quarter. Yeah, we have to remember that. So team fouls now. West Central has 3. And Rushville Industry has 2. And that's where we'll sit here in the quarter. With the basketball of the Rockets, it's Triplett with it. Kicks it back down to the corner to Jordan McGinnis as he's guarded out by Riker Ford. They work the basketball around. Reed Freitag with it. Nothing there. Rushville Industry being very patient, but also having a little bit of a tough time trying to get into the height here of the Cougars. Here comes McGinnis off the glass, no good. Rebound comes down to the hands of Evans, and he's off and running. Stops and pops. 3 ball is good and smooth for Zach Evans. You'll hear that a lot this season as the Cougars get a 3-point lead. It's 14-11 with 4:07 left to go here in the first half. A couple of substitutions coming in for Rushville Industry on the next dead ball. With the basketball is McGinnis. Kicks it over. Reed Freitag now into Triplett in the right corner. They work the basketball up and around. This is Norton. Norton, free throw line. Takes it off the elbow, off the side of the rim. No good. Rebound comes down to the hands of Carson Brown. Evans again. Nice zip down into Little. Little off the glass and good. Count it. And Little will go to the line for the chance at the 3-point play. Foul is going to go against number 1. Jagger Bartlett, his first. Little goes to the line for the 3-point play attempt. Checking in for Rushville Industry is number 33, Jason Klitz. As Little goes to the line. 3:46 left to go here in the opening half of high school basketball in the state of Illinois. Rebound comes down into the hands of Brown. Evans, 3-ball again off the front of the iron, no good. Rebound comes down to Carter Freitag. 5-point lead now for West Central as they've gotten a big 3-ball from Evans and a quick basket from Chance Little. With the basketball now is Klitz over on the right side. Work the basketball now back over to Bartlett, trying to find Carter Freitag, and they do. Kicks it back out to Klitz. Nothing there as he takes a couple of dribbles, and they quickly work it around the perimeter. .310 left to go here in the first half. First of 3 games for you tonight here at Central Illinois Sports from Beardstown. Up in the shot is Carter Freitag. He'll get it off the glass and good. Jagger Bartlett makes it a 16-13 game with 2:54 left to go. With the basketball now, they get it over to Riker Ford. Kicks it back up to the top to Little, trying to get it down into Brown. They do. Brown up and off. It gets kind of tipped away there from Triplett. A nice defensive play from Hunter Triplett, who was outsized by a whole lot in height and weight on that one. Triplett gets the basketball now over to Klitz. Klitz will fire up at 3. That's going to go off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound comes down to Brown. Here comes Evans. They've got numbers. Evans will take it himself up with the right hand on the little short runner is good for Zach Evans. Give him 2 more. It's an 18-13 basketball game with just over 2 minutes to go here in the half. Evans starting to fire up here, Jared. What's he got on the point tally so far?
He is right at 10.
Right at 10 of the 18 already. We'll expect to see many, many nights where you're going to see Zach Evans with a lot of points in the scoring column. If free ball fight on the ground, it's going to be a jump ball. Alternating possession will belong to West Central on that. So just under 2 minutes to go here. West Central will try and extend on this 5-point lead as they'll get it to Evans. The senior will run it across the time stripe as West Central gets into their half-court set. Gets the basketball now down to Hamilton. Back up top to Little. Whips it around to Evans down in the left corner. Brown with it was nothing there. Hamilton now with it, trying to find Little. Nothing there. They work it up to Brown, top of the key, 1:39 to go. Now they get it back into Brown. He goes up. Nice tip away there from Carter Freitag. Evans with it. 3-ball on the way. Rolls around, nothing good, but there's going to be a foul on the floor. And that foul is going to go against Jagger Bartlett.
On number 1, Jagger Bartlett. It is his second, team 4.
His second, team number 4. And again, these Fouls reset at the quarter. So once we get to 5 fouls in a quarter, it'll be 2 shots every time. And that resets at the second, third, and fourth. Glad Jared remembered the rules because I sure as heck didn't. That is the biggest new change here in high school and junior high basketball this year. Evans with the basketball. Little trying to post up. They get it into him now. He goes up with the right hand off the back of the iron. No good. Brown comes up with it. Up off the glass. Carson Brown can't get it either. 2 quick shots there for the Cougars. Nothing falls. With the basketball, here's Jordan McGinnis. Tightly guarded by Sievers. They work it down into Klitz on the left side. Now trying to get it into Carter Freitag. Nothing there as Little is quite a force on the defensive side for this West Central team. Just under a minute left to go in the first half. Slashing his triplet. Gets tipped out of bounds by Hamilton. Rushville's been able to run that little cross seam through the lane and find some success with getting the basketball in. But when they get the basketball into the lane, things are just a little tough to finish it up. Bennett Freitag will check back in along with Hamilton. McGinnis will sit down along with Jason Klitz. Carter Freitag will be the trigger man. Gets it down to Bennett on the far left corner. Nothing there after a couple of dribbles. And now triple to dribble around. Trying to get around Hamilton. This is Bennett Freitag, loses a dribble, has to pick it up and get rid of it quickly. Carter to Bennett, down to Triplett. Here comes Carter slashing through, nothing there that time. Now they get it to Bennett and he gets tripped away. Chance Little got a hand on it, and they say that's going to go off of Bennett Freitag last. It'll be basketball to the Cougars, 33 seconds left, and now you're going to see Mason Berry come in as Ryan Seasting will try and optimize his opportunities here on the offensive end to get Berry back in the basketball game. Sievers will sit back down. The inbound will come in to Zach Evans. 32 seconds left to go here in the opening half. You're watching it all live on Central Illinois Sports. Crossing the timeline is Evans. A quick couple of dribbles through the leg as he eyes things out here and surveys the court. Berry to his left. Hamilton on the far right corners. We're down to 18 seconds. No count from the officials. He's now guarded here by Jagger Bartlett. Now we get the count. 10 seconds. No count as we get separation again. 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5. Evans goes in all the way and good. Zach Evans. You can hear that a lot. As the 3 ball at the end from Norton is no good, and we've reached halftime. Your halftime scores. We reach a Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram halftime show. The West Central Cougars 20, Rushville Industry Rockets 13. We're back after a couple of minutes from our wonderful sponsors here on Central Illinois Sports.
There's a road that makes all the difference between the good and the great. A road less traveled for the few who can handle the grind. One of hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership, with a respect for heritage and tradition and a willingness to adapt. At Little Jess, we travel that road every day because we believe in that difference. And we dare our competition to try and keep up. Little Jess, serving the tri-state area since 1969.
If you have that drive and you want to do more with that, then there's opportunity there for you to do that. It's not the typical job that you would expect it to be. Like, it's just super fulfilling. When my life needed opportunity, I chose DOT.
Time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Matthews, and Brad Wellman. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you. Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout Central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
GSI Grain Bins. Maximize your profitability. From the initial site to developing your custom grain storage plan to the completion of the project. Mixer Lumber Company. We will be with you every step of the way. Mixer Lumber Company, your trusted GSI grain bin dealer. GSI grain bins are built using the highest strength steel available.
Chris Nichols, managing broker and owner of PCRE Real Estate and Auction, has over 15 years of experience, specializing in selling hunting and recreational properties and farmland. Chris prides himself on combining buyers and sellers, both local and from around the country, to help both parties achieve their land investment goals. Chris takes the time to walk clients through the process of selling their property from start to finish, making the experience feel seamless and enjoyable. Contact Chris Nichols and PCRE Real Estate and Auction at 217-473-3777.
Welcome back on the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Halftime Show. Little Jess in Quincy, Illinois is the place to go for your next vehicle purchase. Their staff is committed to making the car buying process simple and making sure each customer needs are satisfied. You can learn more online at littlejessmotor.com or stop by and see them at 3431 Main Street in Quincy. It's a 7-point lead for the West Central Cougars over the Rushville Industry Rockets as they sit on top 20-13 here in our opening game of 3 tonight. Mr. Jared French has been keeping tabs on stats and points and has all of our halftime statistics.
First for the Rushville Rockets, they are led in scoring by Carter Freetag with 4, Jordan McGinnis with 3, Reed Freetag with 2, Bennett Freetag with 1, and Jagger Bartlett with 1. Rushville finished the first half shooting 5 for 18 from the field for 27%, and 1 for 4 from the free throw line for 25%. Rushville turned the ball over 3 times. For the Cougars of West Central, they are led in scoring by Zach Evans with 12, Chance Little with 6, and Mason Berry with 2. West Central finished the first half 7 for 29 from the floor for 24%, and 2 for 3 from the free throw line for 67%. They turned the ball over 3 times as well.
A little bit of teams getting the rust out here as you've seen some early missed shots from close range and a few missed free throws here. But hey, it's night 1. We've got 32 more of these to go before we get to the postseason. It's a 20-13 lead for the West Central Cougars. You're watching the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram halftime show, and you're checking it all out live here on Central Illinois Sports. We'll be back in 2 minutes with more.
The Farm Stand, located at 405 East Park Street in Camp Point, Illinois, is the place to go when you're looking for a fresh, homemade meal. Open Wednesday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m., the Farm Stand has a full breakfast and lunch menu. Enjoy breakfast favorites such as biscuits and gravy, pancakes, French toast, and the loaded breakfast burrito. For lunch, check out the great selection of sandwiches, salads, paninis, and more. You'll never leave hungry when you visit the Farm Stand in Camp Point.
The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517. Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Damon Plumbing offers septic installation, drain cleaning, new water lines, remodel work for your home, or if you're planning a new build, make sure you include the Damon boys. To get it right the first time, no job too big. Have you seen Braden and Doug? Or too small? Sorry, Corby, couldn't resist. Call Braden at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family. Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com. When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Watching the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram halftime show. Go check the guys out at Little Jess in Quincy, Illinois. Anytime at 3431 Main Street in Quincy, or visit online at littlejessmotor.com and tell them the gang from Central Illinois Sports sent you. West Central leads Rushville Industry 20-13 here as we've reached the halftime break. Jared, we've seen some goods and some bads out of both teams here. When it comes to the Rushville Industry Rockets, who held a lead in this basketball game for a little while, what do you think they need to do here in the second half to maintain and kind of keep this thing close?
Like I said in the pregame, they need to try and slow down West Central, and they need to have a better quality of shot usage.
I think that's probably a good way to look at it. They've gotten some nice shots off. They forced up maybe a few threes that maybe they wouldn't have liked, but also that's a little bit credited to West Central's defense. They've been really making it tough to get the basketball inside. You've not seen Rushville with the basketball in the lane a lot. You've not seen Bennett Freitag able to really penetrate like he likes to. For this Cougars team, we've seen some things that they do well. A lot of that comes from number 23 and number 24. What else does this team need to do in the second half to maybe start to pull away?
Keep doing what you're doing and wear Rushville down.
Zach Evans, the big man on top here in double-digit scoring early along. You'll probably start to see Chance Little, get some of those shots to fall as we've got a minute left here in the halftime break. We'll take a quick break and come back with second half action between West Central and Rushville Industry from Beardstown. You're watching it live on Central Illinois Sports.
Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Damon Plumbing offers septic installation, drain cleaning, new water lines, remodel work for your home, or if you're planning a new build, make sure you include the Damon boys. To get it right the first time, no job too big. Have you seen Braden and Doug? Or too small? Sorry, Corby, couldn't resist. Call Braden at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family.
The thing for me that really separates DOT, senior leadership and the owners of the business really focus on employee engagement.
We have some of the best people managers.
The Tracy family, senior leaders throughout the business, really all of our leaders care about the employees that work here.
And that allows for a lot of families to come work at Dot Foods, and I think that's part of it, is being able to have all those different schedules and the flexibility to be able to move things around when life happens.
Well, they beat us back from the buzzer here, so Rushville Industry has the basketball as you've missed a whole whopping 10 seconds of game clock here. They get the basketball up, three ball on the way from Rushville Industry, no good. As Carter Freitag tried. Here come the Cougars. Now they quickly work it down into Brown, back out to Evans. Penetrates the baseline, nothing there. Kicks it over to the right side. Now this is Hamilton trying to find Brown in the post, and they do. Brown goes up with a little bully ball, goes up with the hand. Freitag able to get a hand on it. Second chance, though, for Brown is good. Give him 2 points in the first basket of the second half, and it's now a 9-point lead, 22-13 for the Cougars. Rushville with the basketball now, working it around the perimeter. We said in the halftime break they're trying to find their way into Bennett Freitag and into the lane. It has not been easy as now Reed Freitag, one off the side of the iron from three, is no good. Carter Freitag comes down with the rebound, drives baseline, goes up with it, no good as he forces it a little too hard, and now the rebound comes back into the hands of McGinnis. Third chance basket here, opportunity here for the Rockets. With the basketball is Norton, works it back around to Reed Freitag, tries to go around Evans, gets tripped around and keeps the basketball. Bennett Freitag with it at the free throw line, tries to spin around, nice move from Freitag. He'll get fouled on that one and go to the free throw line as Bennett Freitag finally able to make his way into the lane. We'll see who that foul gets reported on as Bennett and Brown got tripped up a little bit there. Foul will get reported against number 25. And that's going to be Carson Brown. His second personal, team first of the quarter, Jared, as we get it right this time. Bennett Freitag makes his way up to the free throw line. 6:35 left to go here in the opening frame. Free throw rolls around and give him one more point. Makes it a 22-14 contest. We remind you about Bowler's Universe every Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. as the second free throw is up and good. Delicious drinks, cold eats, hot eats, and a whole lot more. Try those delicious craft beers. Come out and enjoy the guys at Bowler's Universe over on the west end of Pittsfield. With the basketball now, they get it down to Evans in the post. Tries to go up. Evans up with the right hand. Nice little moving in for Zach Evans.
Number 23, Zach Evans.
Give him 2 more. It's back to a 9-point advantage here for the Cougars. 6:10 left to go here in the third quarter. Norton with it on the right side, guarded by Brown. Now Freitag will work it around, dribble through the legs, tries to go left side, gets an open lane, goes up against Little, and Little's going to get the foul call. And Carter Freitag will go to the free throw line.
Foul is called on West Central. Number 24, Chance Little.
For Chance Little, it'll be his first personal. Team first of the
at the line, number 2, Carter Freitag.
Team first of the second of the quarter here, excuse me. Is now Freitag. Carter Freitag will make his way to the free throw line. First one's up and good. Jared, what's his point total so far here in the game?
5 points.
5 of the 16 goes to Carter Freitag. He'll try and make it 6 as it's a 24-16 advantage here for the West Central Cougars. Second free throw is up and good. And we're going to get a timeout here from Coach Tyler Crum and the Rushville Industry Rockets. We'll take it 2. We're back in 30 seconds on Central Illinois Sports.
Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs.
Welcome you back after a pair of free throws. It'll be West Central basketball as they maintain a 7-point advantage here, 24-17, 6:03 left to go here in the third quarter. Augusta Southeastern taking on Brown County in the middle contest here tonight. The nightcap will be the Beardstown Tigers taking on the Galesburg JV squad. Brown with it, almost lost it in traffic, kicks it back out to Evans. They'll whip it around. This is Hamilton. 3-ball from the top of the key is good for Nick Hamilton. And that makes it a 10-point advantage as the sophomore guard knocks one down. With the basketball now is Bennett Freitag. Through the dribble legs, goes against Brown, has to kick it back out to Norton. And that's been the theme of the night here for this West Central Cougar defense. They knew what they've needed to do, which is to keep the Rockets out of the lane. And the boys in white are having quite a time getting into that lane here this evening to try and penetrate and attack. With the basketball now, they get it over to Carter Freitag, back up to McGinnis. He's guarded by Mason Berry, who missed a little bit of the first half with some foul trouble. Back around now to Freitag. Tries around the right side, nothing good. Stops and pops at the baseline from 8, nothing found. And now here comes Berry pushing the tempo. Gets tipped away from Bennett Freitag as he tried to throw it down the court to Little. Turnover on the Cougars. McGinnis will kick it now down over to Reed Freitag. Trying to keep all the Freitags in line. Freitag drives in, goes up, and there's going to be contact. That'll be a charge as Little was able to get his body in front in time, and they say that'll be on Reed Freitag, and now he hurt, as we can see his head's over his hand. Hands over his head. We'll get it straight. We'll take a quick step away here as the foul's going to be on Reed Freitag. We'll be back in 15 seconds.
If you have that drive and you want to do more with dot, then there's opportunity there for you to do that. It's not the typical job that you would expect it to be. Like, it's just super fulfilling. When my life needed opportunity, I chose dot.
The foul will go against Reed Freitag on the charge call as Little was able to get his body in front in time. Freitag will take a seat there after maybe popping his head off the floor. We hope he'll be all right as he kind of has his head in his hands there at the opposite side of the bench. With the basketball is now Little. Gets it to Evans. The 3-ball is no good. Rebound comes down to the way of Carter Freitag. Rockets will try and push here a little bit with 4:40 left to go in the third. They whip it around over. That is number 1, Jagger Bartlett. The right side now, Carter. It rolls around and good. 3-ball on the way for Carter Freitag. Makes it a 27-20 contest. They get the basketball into Carson Brown. Gets caught underneath the basket. Nothing there. Kicks it out. Hamilton's three is no good for the answer. Rebound comes to Carter Freitag. Here come the Rockets. They'll hold up, though, as Freitag didn't like the situation. Bartlett over to Freitag. He'll call out the signals here as Bennett Freitag tries to set a pick on Evans. Won't be there, and they'll work it around to the right side. Halfway through the third period. Four Rockets around the perimeter. Bennett Freitag, and now here comes zipping through the baseline was McGinnis, but nothing was there. Carter Freitag again. Can't find the iron that time as Bartlett tried to save it out of bounds, and it'll be a Cougar basketball. Checking in here for Rushville Industry, that's going to be Hunter Triplett, number 23. Yeah, that definitely wasn't 13 like we thought the public address announcer said, but hey, we all make mistakes, I know. Berry in the corner. 3-ball is good for Mason Berry.
Number 2, Mason Berry, 4-3.
Makes it a 10-point advantage again with 3:30 left to go here in the third. Rushville Industry works the basketball around to Norton. Triplett tries to slash through. Nothing there as now Freitag takes it over to the right side. Bennett Freitag with it up here. Now back to the volleyball line. Gets a pick. Nothing there as he tries to bowl around in. Now he gets a spin move. Goes up with the left hand. Nothing there. Fight for the rebound comes down into the hands of Little. Here comes Berry with it. Berry lobs it down into Brown with the block. Goes up against Carter Freitag. Nothing there, and Freitag will come down with the rebound. We have just seen a lot of these chances tonight for West Central, Jared, just not go in yet. Those are things we expect to see probably fall here as we get progressed through the week. Norton with the basketball now on the left side to Bennett Freitag at the free throw line, guarded by Little. Kicks it back over. This is Bartlett. Bartlett gets caught double teamed on the baseline. Gets it to Norton on the opposite corner. Nothing there as it's short off the front of the iron and comes down to the hands of Berry. To Hamilton, the sophomore takes a couple of dribbles, tries to get it, and it'll be a kicked basketball and remain in the hands of West Central. Checking in for the Cougars, it's going to be number 4, Cameron Sievers, along with number 34, Caden Meyer, as Hamilton will take a seat along with Carson Brown. Evans will be the inbounds man. Here comes Little, slashes through, nothing there. They get it to Berry in the corner. He'll drive in, up and in, easy. 2 for Mason Berry,
Number 2,
as the defense kind of disintegrated there after he got around the roll. 2:20 left to go here in the third quarter. 12-point lead for West Central. Norton with the basketball. Kicks it now down to Triplett in the corner, guarded by Berry. A little bit of a risky pass as they got it back to Norton. Norton thought about firing up the three, but he was quickly closed out there by Caden Meyer. 2 minutes to go here in the third. Evans has got 14. He leads all scorers here so far tonight for West Central. Bennett Freitag barrels in, nice up and under. Can't finish though with the left hand, and a little bit of frustration from Freitag. And here come the Cougars, and they'll go out of bounds and remain Rushville Industry basketball. Bennett Freitag says, what can I do to get this basket? It's been a frustrating night for the junior forward. 144 on the big, bright LED scoreboard monitor here at Beardstown tells us it's a 32-20 lead for the Cougars. Rockets with the basketball. Slashing in Carter Freitag. Throws it off the leg of Evans, and it'll go out of bounds. Smart play by Freitag as it'll remain a Rockets ball. Carson Brown will check back in. Chance Little will take a seat. Nice crowd here on hand early on. We expect to see the crowds get bigger as we go through the week. We hope you're getting ready for all of your Thanksgiving festivities with your family. As Bennett Freitag goes up with the left hand, can't get that one to fall. Here come the Cougars. They get it to Evans on the right side, back up to Berry. Shot fake, nothing there, and he drives on the left side. Nice move from Berry, and he'll get fouled. Foul's going to go against number 20.
Foul is called on number
That is
20,
Scott Norton. His
At the
first
line
personal,
for the
team
Cougars,
second.
number 2, Mason Berry.
Mason Berry will be at the line here. What's Mason Berry's stat line look tonight, Jared?
He is 2 for 4 from the free throw line. Now 3 for 5. He has 7 points.
All right, Illini Express here to serve you with your walk-in medical care when you need it. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. every Monday through Saturday. Illini Express sees patients ages 18 months and older with no appointment necessary. Learn more at IlliniExpress.org and BlessingHealth.org. Brown gets the basketball. He can't put it in. Rebound comes down to the hands of Carter Freitag. We're just over a minute to go here in the third. Not a bad basketball game to kick things off here for the new 2023-24 season. And we've got more coming up for you here tonight, including the Saki Turkey Tournament, which tips off in just about 10 minutes. Jack, John, and Charlie have the call here, and it's going to slip through the hands of Ian Escapa and roll out of bounds as he checked in during our last free throw. Checking in for the Rockets also is Jackson Spencer, a sophomore forward, number 25. He'll check in as Bennett Freitag sits down. He is frustrated. A little towel slap on the chair, and he's a competitor, folks. With the basketball now, as they work it around as Evans tries to drive in, slips just a little bit, gets picked back up, and now he's guarded by Triplett. Now it's going to be an offensive foul. What looks to probably be against Caden Meyer. It is. It's going to be against Meyer. That's his first personal.
Foul is called on number 34, Caden Meyer.
Team third. Again, fouls will reset here at the end of the quarters. So once we get to the start of the fourth, we'll reset them at 0. If we get to 5 team fouls in a quarter, then you'll see free throws, and it's double bonus every time. Evans gets his hand on it, tries to run it away. Ford couldn't chase it down. And now the Cougar fans do not agree with that call, Jared. Don't know if I might blame them. It's going to be Rockets basketball one way or the other with 26 seconds left to go. Here comes Carter Freitag with the basketball, gets tripped up by Ford. Ford scrambling for it. Basketball's loose, gets picked up by Evans. Here comes Evans. Zach Evans, right hand, up and good, and he gets fouled hard by Carter Freitag, and the basket's good.
Zach Evans with the bucket.
Foul's going to go against Carter Freitag. That's going to be his second personal foul, team third of the quarter.
Foul is called on number 2, Carter Freitag.
Count the basket for Evans. Evans has got 16. He'll go to the chance for 17 now as it's a 15-point lead for West Central here in the waning moments of the third. Free throw rolls around after 2 bounces and good, make it 16. Sievers will check back in. Evans will sit down after a nice hard play there. They won't want him to pick up another foul. Carter Freitag walks the basketball across the timeline, gets it over to Triplett on the left side. Now they get it basketball into Spencer. Kicks it back out. This is Escapa. If we're mispronouncing it tonight, we'll get it right tomorrow. And the loose ball is not going to get done. It's going to be a nice defensive stand for West Central. They lead 36-20 as we'll reach the fourth. We're back in 1 minute on Central Illinois Sports.
Jersey's World! Jersey's World! Party time! Excellent! Party on, James! Party on, Todd!
Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point, where you can find the best burgers, sandwiches, and steaks, all locally sourced from GJY Beef Company.
We love beer! We love beer!
Ice cold draft beer. Enjoy one of our many craft selections on the patio. All at Jersey's Bar and Grill, 109 East Jefferson, Camp Point, Illinois.
Press Yours on You would like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this year. If you're looking to get your team shirts or just looking for spirit wear for yourself, remember Press Yours on You. We have over 1,400 square foot of retail space in our shop. Stop by and see us and check out our offerings. Business lets us help you promote your brand. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. Thank you to everyone in our community for the support over the last 16 years. Thank you for supporting local. Press Yours on You, 506 Westwood, Camp Point, Illinois.
West Central has a 16-point lead after 3 quarters of play. Jared French has all of our shooting statistics after 3.
First for West Central, they, in that third quarter, were 6 for 11 from the floor and 2 for 3 from the free throw line.
The foul is called on number 21, Ian Escapa.
And Rushville was 1 for 9 from the floor and 4 for 4 from the free throw line.
We'll count one more basket in for Zach Evans and 1 missed free throw. As Escapa picked up the foul, it'll be his first, team number 1 of the quarter. And now it's an 18-point lead as the ball goes out of bounds through the hands of Escapa. That's twice now that the young man has not been able to get a hold of it. Hammond will be the inbound man. Augusta Southeastern taking on Brown County here in the middle basketball game coming up. Probably about 15 to 20 minutes after this one wraps up. Hamilton with the basketball, gets it over to Little, now to Evans. Evans long three ball from the side, and it's good. Zach Evans knocks down another three. It's a 21-point lead, 41-20, as the Rockets offense has just really stalled here in the second half. They get it into Freitag. Kicks it back out. This is Norton. Takes 2 steps within the line. Nothing there. Hustle play from McGinnis keeps it alive for Rushville Industry. Norton with the basketball. Now gets over to Escapa. Ian Escapa. Norton with it. Nothing there. Escapa whips it over now to McGinnis. All 5 Rockets here around the perimeter. McGinnis gets it tipped away from Barry. He'll be able to pick it back up in the backcourt as Rushville Industry will retain possession here. We have seen this all night long, as now you get a little bit of a matchup zone here look from West Central. Now they try to get the basketball into Norton. He tries to go up under Brown. Off, no glass there at all, and here comes Barry. Now he gets it way down to Evans. Evans goes up with it and slams it home. What a play for Zach Evans as they get it done on the big slam play.
Subbing in for the Rockets, number 2, Carter Freitag.
Big play from Zach Evans. Big slam home. Makes it a 43-20 contest. Evans will be the trigger man. Gets it to Barry. Barry drives into the lane. Stop and pop from 8 is no good. Rebound comes down to the hands of Brown. Gets tipped away from Freitag from behind. Brown still holds on to it. And it'll be Cougars basketball again with 6:15 to go. Back to Evans. Evans now gets the basketball into Little. He'll try and bully in, but it's going to be a foul on Jordan McGinnis, as he was just a little bit outsized on that and trying to have to get a little too physical. For McGinnis, it's going to be his first personal foul. Team second of the quarter here against Rushville Industry. What you're starting to see here as Evans fires one up and it's going to go out of bounds, it'll be into the hands of the Rockets. You're going to see this a lot this year, folks. Zach Evans loves to. When he knows that rebound is going to come into the hands of Brown and Little, he will take off. And he wants to get those quick points. They want to run that transition. You're going to see that a lot out of number 23. And as Mr. French told you here in the halftime and pregame, you got to find a way to slow down this Cougars team. 5:56 left to go here in the contest. It's a 23-point deficit for the Rockets. They're trying to cut into it right now as they work the basketball to Carter Freitag. Bennett Freitag on the left side, sets the pick, nothing there as the pick doesn't get really established. Now they work the basketball to the right side. This is Norton, kicks it back down to McGinnis. McGinnis goes up off the glass against Barry, no good. Here comes Evans with the rebound. He'll try and push, gets it now down into Caden Meyer. He can't get up with it. Loose ball comes down into the hands of the Rockets. There is a Rocket mascot down over there in the cheerleading squad. I've just now seen it. What do you think that is, Jared? Looks like that. I mean, it's a rocket for sure when you get a full look at it. It looks like a peanut or a banana when you don't get to see the wings on the side. 3 ball on the way for McGinnis is no good. He'll get his own rebound, though. It'll be another chance here for the Rockets. I'm telling you what, people that wear those mascot outfits, that's a labor of love. It gets sweaty in those things. It gets hot. You can't do it. Freitag. Nice shot from right inside the 3-point line for Bennett. Freitag makes it 43-22. Here comes Evans quickly moving on the right side, and now it's going to be another drive and dump in for Zach Evans. 45-22 with 4:40 left to go here in the contest. We'll see the Suns and the Hornets for the first time coming up here after this one's over. With the basketball is Norton at the free throw line, kicks it back up to Bartlett. They work it around to Bennett Freitag on the left side, guarded by Chance Little. That has been a matchup that has caused Bennett Freitag trouble all evening long. With the basketball is Bartlett, 3 ball from the corner, short off the front of the iron. Rebound comes down in the hands of Norton, but he throws it away as he was trying to find somebody. Here comes Evans again. Evans again almost tries to dunk it down. Kind of got a little loose that time off the hands. Rebound comes in the hand of Little. Little off his own rebound. He can't get it, and McGinnis is going to slap it out of bounds. Checking in for Rushville Industry again is going to be Jason Klitz, the junior guard, number 33, as Bartlett will take a seat. And Klitz will be Evans will be the inbounds man, as Klitz thought it was going to be his ball. He tried. Hey, you can't blame a guy for trying. Evans will inbound, tries to find Little, nothing there. It's Barry, 3 ball in the corner off the side of the iron, no good. Rebound comes down to Little, though. He'll make an easy, not an easy 2. It looked like it was going to be an easy 2, and now Meyer will get it put back in. Caden Meyer gets it on the third chance try. It's 47-22 with 3:50 left to go here in the contest. With the basketball is Norton. Whips it around now, almost tipped away, and it is from Evans. Here comes Evans, strong up with the left hand. He's going to lay it in for two. Gives Zach Evans two more. How many does he have tonight now, Mr. French?
27.
27 of 49 for Zach Evans here this evening. With the basketball now is Bennett Freitag, high off the right elbow. Tries to work it back into the lane, goes up and under. Off the glass, no good for Bennett Freitag. Barry with the basketball, kicks it over to Evans. Now back, nice look to Meyer. Meyer will get it. Give Evans the dime, give the deuce to Meyer. And it's 51-22. We are reaching that 30-point barrier, and now Tyler Crum takes a full timeout. We will take it too. It's 51-22. West Central on top. We are back in a minute.
You're getting thirsty. Bold. Refreshing. So good. I mean, dude.
At Game Masters in Quincy,
We're passionate about the outdoors.
Game Masters has the perfect gifts for this holiday season.
Come in and check out all of the great gift ideas like hunting accessories, clothing, gun safes, guns and bows.
Let Game Masters help you with your holiday shopping.
Go to GameMastersOutdoors.com to check out the selection.
And don't forget gift cards for those hard-to-buy loved ones. Clothing, fishing, hunting, gifts, and more.
Game Masters in Quincy. We're passionate about the outdoors.
Back live as Rushville Industry will inbound here. It's a 51-22 lead on the PRCE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. PRCE Real Estate and Auction, your #1 resource for buying or selling real estate in West Central Illinois or Northeastern Missouri. If you're looking to buy, sell, or auction farmland, recreational, and hunting land or more, see the guys at PRCE Real Estate at 217-285-5800, our scoreboard sponsor here at Central Illinois Sports. 2:30 left to go in this one. Basketball gets tied up as Riker Ford was able to stop Jackson Spencer that time. Alternating possession is going to belong to the Rockets here. A couple of substitutions coming in here for West Central. Zach Howard, the 6-foot junior forward, along with number 3, I believe that was, Carson Clevenger, 5'8" sophomore guard. 2:30 left to go here as Klitz will be the inbounds man. Basketball comes now. Carter Freitag almost loses. Get it up to Escapa. They get it all the way over to Triplett on the right side. Gabe Howard will check in here for West Central, coming in on the deck's dead ball. Working the basketball around us. Klitz, now it's tipped away. Here comes Sievers. Sievers with the steal. No larceny and a layup that time, but he'll get a second chance, and he goes up with a dandy move.
Number 4, Cameron.
And Cameron Sievers will get a steal and a bucket along with a layup. Getting that stat sheet added up tonight. It's a 53-22 lead. We have reached the running clock scenario here for the remaining 2 minutes and change. With the basketball now is Bartlett. Jagger Bartlett takes a few dribbles on the left side, gets it up to Triplett. Nothing there as we work the basketball around. We'll wrap things up quickly on the postgame show and then get your reset for Augusta Southeastern and Brown County. Up with the basketball, no good was the shot from Spencer. He'll get his own rebound, though, and get it up to Escapa. We remind you we'll end this stream and we'll start a new one. So you'll just have to back out for a second and we get the stream going for Southeastern and Brown County. Just tap right back in. If you want to check things out at the Pittsfield Turkey Tournament, Jack, John, and Charlie are underway as it's now 6 o'clock and here in the greater Central Time Zone. Klitz drives to the baseline, and that foul's going to get picked up against Riker Ford.
Foul's called on number 11, Riker Ford.
It'll be his first personal. Team number 1 of the quarter here.
For the Cougars, number 31, Gabe Howard.
Gabe Howard will take a step onto the floor as Caden Meyer will take a seat. Klitz again will be the inbounds man with less than a minute to go. Escapa back to Klitz. Nothing there in the corner as they try to find Bartlett. Work the basketball back around. Bartlett out in the corner. Backing out, this is Spencer. Dribbles around the free throw line. They're quickly moving. Nice little ball movement here from Rushville Industry. Just can't find the opportunity to get the shot they want. 37 seconds left to go. We'll get things wrapped up for you on the Illini Community Hospital postgame show here shortly. Spencer with the basketball, loses the dribble, drives on for it. And Riker Ford on top of him. It'll be a jump ball. Possession's going to remain here. Maybe with the Rockets. I thought they just got the last one, though. But we're down to 10 seconds, so here we go either way. Klitz will be the inbounds man. West Central will pick up their first of what will be likely many wins this season. As Triplett drives in, up the glass and no good, and that's going to bring us to a final. It's the West Central Cougars 53, the Rushville Industry Rockets 22. We've reached the Illini Community Hospital post-game show. We will be back with some wrap-up stats and more here in just a couple of minutes.
We do a procedure called a transcatheter aortic valve replacement, and we call it TAVR.
TAVR is state of the art. Wasn't really available worldwide until the early 2000s.
It's a minimally invasive procedure in order to replace the valve.
I'm number one.
I was number 100. Years ago, they would have to do open heart surgery, and now they don't.
Had I not had it done, I would not be here today. I feel like I'm living on a bonus of blessings.
Rewards checking, I'm not sure if there's a better checking account around.
They have 3 requirements each month, and if they meet those requirements, we will pay them the highest checking account interest rate that we have right now.
At this time, it is a very generous 4.07 APY.
As far as ID Secure goes,
it gives you protection with credit monitoring, cell phone protection.
Prevent identity theft at a reasonable cost.
It's watching out for you.
And every 90 days you get an update on it, so the peace of mind of that's very nice.
At Game Masters in Quincy,
we're passionate about the outdoors.
Game Masters has the perfect gifts for this holiday season.
Come in and check out all of the great gift ideas like hunting accessories, clothing, gun safes, guns and bows.
Let Game Masters help you with your holiday shopping.
Go to GameMastersOutdoors.com to check out the selection.
And don't forget gift cards for those hard-to-buy loved ones. Clothing, fishing, hunting, gifts, and more.
Game Masters in Quincy.
We're passionate about the outdoors.
As a new hunting season begins, we observe a species most rare, the hunter incompetus. The hunting ritual begins. Already he stakes his claim by bringing a duck call to a deer hunt. Disaster strikes. A devastating blow to a long-suffering species. There may be no helping the hunter incompetus, but for everyone else, no other place has it all like Farm and Home Supply. Tell my mom to pick me up soon.
It's a 53-22 win for the West Central Cougars on the opening night here of the season. Jared French has all of our shooting stats and final scoring.
First for West Central, they were led in scoring by Zach Evans with 28, Mason Berry with 8, Chance Little with 6, Caden Meyer with 4, Nick Hamilton with 3, Carson Brown with 2, and Cameron Sievers with 2. The Cougars finished their game 21 of 57 from the floor for 36%, and 4 for 6 from the free throw line for 80%. For Rushville, they were led in scoring by Carter Freetag with 7, Reed Freetag with 6, Bennett Freetag with 5, Jordan McGinnis with 3, and Jagger Bartlett with 2. Rushville finished the game shooting 7 for 33 from the floor for 21%, and 5 for 8 from the free throw line for 62%.
Time to pick our Derek Harris Financial Advisor Player of the Game, and a name you're probably going to hear a lot this season when we talk about Player of the Game. It's going to be Zach Evans, the all-area standout Player of the Year candidate, all-state candidate, kicking things off in typical fashion for him as he helps lead the Cougars to a decisive opening game victory here this night on night 1 of the opening season of high school basketball in the state of Illinois. We are going to step away. We're going to reset our stream. So what we're going to do is shut this stream down. We will start a new one for the Brown County Southeastern game coming up here in just a minute, folks. So just give us a minute. You've got time to get yourself something to eat and something to drink if you're watching from the comforts of your home. And we will be back in just a minute to get you ready for Game 2 of 3 here tonight at the Beardstown Tiger Classic.